I am hiking on the Pennine Way today, and I've decided to do the day 2 part, which is between Diggle and Crowden. But I've decided to be a southbounder, so I'm going from Diggle all the way over to Crowden and ending my hike there. The reason being, it was much easier for me to get up really early and get public transport here, which was 2 trains and a bus. The bus stop is actually over there somewhere that I've just come off, and hike all the way down to Crowden and then walk home, because it's literally 3 or 4 miles away from where I live, so it's much easier to do it that way. I have got Brunclough Reservoir over here behind me that you can see here. So this is my start point, and I am heading up that way. So it should be a really nice day today, because it's going to be a bit sunshiny, little bit cloudy, but not too bad. Very low winds apparently, but it is freezing cold. It's 1 degree Celsius. So I'm going to get hiking, get warm, and talk to you along the way. There's a nice little dip coming up in a minute where I literally have to walk all the way down and then all the way back up there. So it's quite steep and slippy, but luckily it's not been raining, so it shouldn't be too muddy. I have just stopped my first break and I've got some gorgeous views of the reservoir and all the moorlands behind me. It is so lovely here. Behind me is the direction I am heading, and there's a road that I need to cross up there before I then rejoin onto the Pennine Way. But it's quite a busy road, but it's not too bad. It should be pretty quiet at this time of day. But I have stopped for a little snack. I've probably been going about 2 hours, and I think I've done about 5.5 miles, so I'm not doing too badly considering how steep this section was. It does feel like nearly all of it was uphill. But I've got some homemade pecan nuts and date balls that I made the other day that I'm having for my lunch, as well as some Miller's broth in here, which is the Thai lemongrass flavour. Funnily enough, I'm actually filming a what I eat in a day video at the same time as this video, so it will be ready before this one goes out. So if you want to see that or haven't seen it already, I will put the link up here for you and in the description box below. But it has been so lovely this morning. I cannot get over how quiet it has been. I've probably seen only about 4 or 5 hikers, 1 cyclist and 1 runner so far. So it is so nice. It is midweek and a Wednesday, so that's probably why it's a bit quieter than normal, but oh, it feels so good to be out here. It really does. I have taken my puffy off because now I've got quite a long and steady climb up to the top of Black Hill. It doesn't look much, but believe me, it's pretty tough going. Okay, it's not really that steep, but it felt that steep. I have now arrived at the top of Black Hill and I'm here at the trig point at 582 metres high, and it is absolutely glorious. There is a bit of a breeze in the air, but it's quiet. There's nobody here. There was a couple of people here just as I was coming up to it and they left. And I can't say I've ever been at a trig point and not had lots of people come in from all directions before. But the hike up was absolutely glorious, and I'm not going to lie, I did stop a couple of times to admire the view, of course. But oh, what a glorious day. It's so lovely. I am now heading in that direction, which is in the direction of Crowden. And I have to admit, I think this is going to be one of my favourite parts of the hike, because you kind of get away from all the views of the towns which were back there. which is an absolutely lovely walk still, but in the distance you can still see civilization. But this way, I don't know, there's just a feeling of it being a lot more remote. So I'm going to head over there, and oh, it's just so nice having sunshine. I have just stopped to have my lunch and I have got the most perfect view. But the only problem is I am a lot closer to finishing this hike than I realised. I've only got probably a mile or so till I get to the end, which is literally, if I can point it out, over there. So there's a little green patch. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction, but that's pretty much near the end of the hike for today. So it has gone so much faster than I was expecting. But I am having a bit of a vegetable pasta mix at the moment, which is absolutely delicious. I've probably made far too much. I'll probably be having the leftovers later. But it has been so nice, absolutely gorgeous and perfect weather for this hike today. I love it when it's sunny, but not too hot, because it's just lighting up the whole of the moorlands, and new colours are now emerging, which is absolutely beautiful. So yes, I'm going to enjoy this and then carry on down to Crowden. This rock is incredible. Is it me or does it look like a brain? That is so cool. Just got to the point where on my Longdale Valley circular walk I showed you the trail behind me, which is where I have come from today. I am here at the sign for Crowden, so I have fully completed the section between Diggle and Crowden on the Pennine Way. It works out about 12 miles, but obviously I've now got about a 4-mile hike home, which will be lovely. It is a really lovely route. It's along the Longdale Valley, which I've done before, and I have got a video which does the first section of the Pennine Way, which is from Edale to Crowden. So if you want to check that out, I will leave the link up here as well as in the description box below for you. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye until the next video, and I will probably show you a few little clips on the way home of the reservoir. But otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed it today, and thank you ever so much for coming along with me and watching these videos. It really does mean so much to me. Goodbye.